Well, for parents who have disabled children, their lives are much different than those parents who don't have the same challenges. Luckily, there's an organization in Tampa Bay that recognizes these challenges and is here to help. The Children's Home Network offers an array of services, and one of them is help for families who have disabled children. Here to talk about those services are Larry and Steven. So thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Good morning.
Good
Thanks for having
morning.
us.
Yes. Okay, so to start off, I want to hear a little bit more about the Children's Network.
Sure.
Can you talk about it and what you all do throughout the year?
Sure. So Children's Home Network is one of the oldest non-for-profits in the Southeast. We've been caring for kids since 1892. Originally, it was an orphanage for orphan and abandoned children. We've been a residential group care for kids in the foster care system. And over the years, we've been helping moms and their babies from birth to adulthood, helping kids with a variety of needs and providing a lot of prevention services to really support families before they ever end up in a crisis, before they end up in the foster care system, because we've provided foster care and adoption for decades at the Children's Home, and we really have leaned into the community to really help families get the help that they need when they need it.
Yeah, and people may not realize that, one of the services is helping families caring for disabled children. So how do you do that, and what do families need to know that may need some help?
So our program of Caregiver Support Services, we're in Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Pasco County, and we provide a variety of services that include respite care. So we have trained providers that are hired by CHN, and they go into the caregiver's house and they provide free respite care. We tell people we're just not babysitters. We go into the home and we actually develop goals for the children, and we want to see from the parents what do they want us to work with the kids. Our providers go in there, they have a variety of tools, anything from hygiene issues to maybe they want their children to get off the screen more. So whatever issues are going on inside the home, our providers will work with them. What's great about the program is 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So our providers can go into the home, start early in the morning, and our focus is to give some time to the caregivers for themselves.
Right.
Our goal is to reduce those acute stressors in the home. We all have acute stressors, of course. So giving some time to themselves, letting them go to the grocery store maybe, or just taking a nap, give them a little bit of a break from the kiddos and stuff, really helps them.
Yeah, I bet you're surprised by how many people don't know that this help is available. So someone who's watching, how can they receive this help? What do they need to do?
Yeah, they can go to our website. There's information about the program, about how to get referred to the program, or just give us a call. And we immediately have intake coordinators who reach right out to the family. We make it convenient for them. We do a ton of outreach. We're out in every neighborhood throughout the Tampa Bay area, just letting people know, because we want folks to trust that when we're going to come to them,
right,
it's a safe, supportive service.
What has the response been from, a family who finally maybe reached out to you?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, because at the end of the day and stuff, it's about changing people's lives. And what's great is reaching out to these caregivers. We get a lot of positive feedback because we're in the home anywhere between 3 and 6 months. And the constant feedback and just the results sometimes of what we get from the parents, they're just so thankful. We have different type of events, and I can't tell you how many people just come up to me and just thank me for really changing their lives and really stabilizing their family in time of need.
Yeah. Well, how can we as a community help you all help these families?
I think, like you said, it's awareness. Like, how do people even know that it's available? And so we see a lot of families with kids with autism and related disorders and developmental issues and medical conditions, and they often feel isolated and don't know where the help is. And so we really try to network and connect with other community providers and social workers and schools and neighborhoods, and try to get the word out there to know that it's easy, it's, again, it's a free service,
right,
it's supportive, non-judgmental, and really giving those families a break. One of the things we heard so much was, how do we just get some rest? We're so tired as caregivers with all the stressors and things. I mean, obviously we had a rough year last year with hurricanes and everything else. So how do we really just give those families a break to kind of just reset and get the help that they need?
Yeah. Now, is this for families who are dealing with kids with mental illness or physical disabilities, both, or
both? It's a variety and stuff, right? So when we do the intake process, we talk to the caregiver, and we do an analysis on the family, and it could be a variety of things that the kids are struggling with and stuff. So what's great about it, like you said, it's a free free program, and whatever the child needs, we'll make sure we get that done inside the home.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we need to be aware of, or that you want the community to know, that so that we can help you?
Yeah, I think certainly, getting access to the services, right? So we host families from, again, families with kids birth to 18.
Okay.
This caregiver support is birth to 14 years of age,
Wow.
and it's Tampa Bay wide, Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties,
Okay.
and it's just really as easy as a phone call to get the
Yeah.
help that they need.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy that you are in our community and helping these families. So thank you so much for what you do.
Thanks so much
Really,
for having us.
Really
Appreciate it.
appreciate it. And you can find out more information on their website at children'shomenetwork.org.